Then we're in there.
Huh?
Then we're in there.
No, yeah. So it's like if you think he's going to go over that, that means it's going to be a longer fight. But if you think he's going to go under, he's either going to get knocked out or he's going to get submitted, or vice versa. He's going to be a quick finish. And then Kevin Vlahos, he has what, 3 finishes in a row?
Yeah.
They have him at 11 fight time.
Okay. Those are fire bets, actually. Maybe you're
Right.
about to get on a streak. Sorry,
Hey,
my
dude,
volume
that's
just went on.
actually a fire
We went live,
fight.
by the way. We went live, by the way.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so shout out to the boys. Talking some prop bets real quick. MTK just came up on a couple, what, 250?
Last week I won 150, but I'm
Oh,
trying to win
150.
250 this week.
Oh, 250 this week.
Yeah, I win this week. I pay for the studio just for betting.
Let's go. We
I
need that.
know.
I'm trying to get a little bankroll up so I can fucking maybe deposit like 150 in my gambling account. Maybe
What do
turn
you
that
do?
into like $1,000 or something.
What do you do?
Bovada. I usually just do like money line
Okay.
bets most of the time.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot of NFL parlays.
Hmm.
Never win.
Yeah. Parlays. I've won a few, but
See, I've won a few, but I've lost more than I've won.
yeah, that's the thing. The average ratio is like probably win 4, lose 6.
Shit, I'm more like win 2, lose 10.
Really, maybe 3 to 7, 3 to 7 or something like that.
Dude,
For
because
me.
the NFL, bro, it's like you got to cover the spread. You know what I mean? It's a whole different fucking ball game, dude.
Yeah, in NFL, I'm just like, bro, I think I lost almost every bet I ever placed, aside from the first bet I ever placed.
Yeah.
After my first bet, where I think I bet on the Broncos, one year they won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. After that, I never won a bet. But that's a little bit off topic.
Yeah.
To start off the show, I mean, we got a few juicy topics out there. One that's coming to mind right now is Conor McGregor in this drug testing pool. Is he in?
Can we talk about RDR?
Is he
or?
not in? Of course, we'll talk about RDR.
Okay, okay.
But I mean, RDR, there's not too much like parody. Like, what are we gonna talk about? You got some
Well, no, I
pressing
mean-
topics?
Well, for me, it's interesting. I mean, because he shows that he's in that top 5. He shows that he deserves to be there. You know.
Oh, he definitely
I'd like
deserves
see
to
him-
be there.
I'd like to see him like a Sean Strickland. I like to see that. I'd like to see him fight a Izzy. Like I like to see like those are challenging fights. I think.
Hmm.
Those
Well,
are
I've mapped out some of the potential matchups, so I'd like to get your thoughts on it. And it's factoring in things like other guys are ahead of him for a title shot. So with that being said, that'll make sense of some of the matchups I'm making here. Number one, the loser of the upcoming title fight. That's the first matchup I'd probably give him. Another matchup, how about the loser of Imavov versus Baralio?
see. I'd do that first before the next one.
Okay.
Before I wouldn't give him I wouldn't give him the loser of the championship fight. I'd give him the loser of that the Cal Parhalo and Imavov though for sure.
Okay. And the reason why I say more so the title fight is because it says more, right? That's the biggest statement you can make. Beating the guy who the champion just beat, then you're in competition. Let's say the champion took him to a decision. Now you beat Kamzat, you might knock him out or something. So just a little hypothetical there as to why
Right.
I might be a fan of it. The third option is Sean Strickland.
Yeah, I mean, the option B, Sean Strickland too, and because I thought this is what I thought. If he would have finished Robert, then I would be like, all right, let's move him up even more.
Okay. But how about this one too? Because all those guys I'm mentioning are basically going to be coming off losses, hypothetically, right? They all haven't won their last fight. People might talk shit about that. So I have a fourth one. The winner of Delidze versus Fluffy,
Hernandez,
next weekend. The winner.
That's another.
A guy
That's
who's
another
going to be
good
on
one.
Yeah.
But I think those guys are what like ranked 8 and 10 or something. Like they're not
a little bit
5 yet.
farther down, yeah, because Rainier just shot up. You know?
Yeah, see, if I was RDR, I'd be like, I want an Izzy name or I want a Sean Strickland name. I want one of those names on my fucking resume. That's what I would. That's if I was his manager or his whoever, like handling him. That's what I would want. I think those other guys are kind of on the outside looking in. They could use RDR to kind of boost up their career, where he's still trying to boost up his career to get in that top 3 championship fights.
Yeah, and then if we map it out even further, I think it'll kind of take out the loser of the title fight coming up as a potential option, just for the simple fact that Kamzat's not super active. You know what I mean? That fight's coming up in next month, right? So
2 weeks, I think. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks.
right, so then it's going to be about 3 months longer, right, for the winner. But those are title fights, so usually those guys return within 6 months, right? Because they had a big camp, a 5 round fight, so it's different from your average fighter who goes 3 rounds. With that
Right.
being said, Rainier, although he's coming off a 5 rounder himself, he's probably going to be trying to turn around in the next 3 to 4 months. So his
Hmm.
timeline's just too quick to fight somebody coming off this title fight. So
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, maybe the loser of Imavov or maybe Strickland on the shelf. The problem is with Strickland is he's suspended indefinitely. Hopefully
Uh,
that gets cleared up soon, right?
I totally
But
forgot about
yeah, that's
that.
one of the problems too. And I agree
That
with you.
movie.
Hernandez and Delidze are a bit too low ranked, even coming off a win.
What about Izzy?
Izzy, yeah, but Izzy is I mean Izzy could run it too. I guess we just haven't mentioned Izzy because he's been asking for Strickland. But I mean if
Yeah, but
Izzy
now, like
wants
you
to be
said, now
active,
Izzy. But like you said, Izzy. Yeah, Izzy's. I mean, Sean Strickland's out of the picture.
right, so in step Izzy if you want to be active.
In defeat a rising name. That's really
Yeah.
what you're doing, and you're kind of holding your place to make sure no one kind of gets in there, and you're still in the title contention. You're 2 fights away from maybe getting another title shot.
Right.
But
Especially if you
you don't,
kill that hype.
yeah, if you don't beat RDR, then it's, psh.
Hmm. No, I agree with you. So, yeah, let's throw Izzy or I guess the loser of the Imavov fight coming
Yeah,
up.
I'd say that I really like too, though,
I
because
think that's
I like both
perfect.
of those guys. Yeah, I like both of those guys. Just on the backbone of that too, man, shout out to Marcus McGee. Like,
Shout out to Marcus McGee.
he really went toe to toe. I was super impressed. Um, he stood toe to toe with one of the best, bro.
He did, and I saw that coming a little bit. I was trying to tell you too. Like I think Marcus is one of those guys where I've seen his style, and he can hang. He can
Yeah,
hang. He's going to show that he can hang. I kind of was a little bit disappointed that he didn't get any bump in the rankings at all. I thought he deserved a bit of a bump in the rankings for competing against a former champion. Shout
I
out to
can say
Soda Pop. He
what
says
up,
we
Soda?
want Izzy versus Buck.
All
They
right.
got to settle that beef. But yeah,
Where's Soda Pop? Rep your city. Drop your city in the comments so we can give
Soda
you a shout
Pop's
out.
from New York.
Oh, we got New York, we
Yeah, I
got
know that
Dago,
one.
we got OC in the building. All right, all
That's
right.
right. Um, did you remember what I just said though? Something about
Marcus McGee.
yeah, he could hang in that fight. So I wasn't too surprised to be honest with you to
Yeah.
see that he could hang. Oh no, the thing about the ranking.
Yeah, no, I mean that's yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, if we look at the rankings real quick.
He didn't get a bump at all. It's like, bro, that's a little bit disrespectful.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Uh,
guys probably who have been sitting on the shelf who are ranked above him or something, or coming off losses against lower ranked competition.
yeah, I mean, he definitely deserves to be in that top 10 because he was ranked at number 13.
Yeah. I feel like he should have been bumped up to like inside that top 10, maybe
Yeah,
8 or
I put
9.
him over Vinicius for sure.
Right,
I put
because
him over
Vinicius just beat, and I mean that's tough because I know he's coming off a win too, but I'm just saying the level of competition, Vinicius fighting Kyler Phillips versus, you know what I mean, Marcus
different
fighting,
worlds.
and
Yeah,
Marcus hung in there the whole fight.
yeah,
Kyler got his ass beat from like halfway through after round one started.
yeah.
You know, like two
Actually,
minutes
they
30
moved
seconds
Marcus
in.
down.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. It's a little bit upsetting, especially because they need new matchups in the bantamweight division. You put Marcus up there, now he could start, politicking for some fights against other top ranked guys. Now he can't ask for anybody ranked in that ballpark anymore because he's still
Yeah.
ranked low. You should put him in that competition. He's of that caliber.
I mean, I was thinking too after I watched that, I was like, he seemed just as like, hey man, thanks, because he gets. I saw him like having a lot of respect for Jan afterwards. Like, dude, thanks for taking, letting me fight you.
Hmm.
Like, he got paid, bro. He helped his family right then and there.
Hmm. Yeah, it's all right. All that's all right. I will say though, speaking of that, that is something I really like about Max Holloway is he's just so ice cold, man, and he's never even like when he has like well, first off, he's kind of been the man for a while, I guess you could say, but he never idolizes people. He never like even after that fight with Poirier, you notice I don't know, you probably didn't pay attention to it fully, but I noticed that Poirier came in for a big hug with Max and
Mhm.
like Max just tried to end it. Max was the first one to pull away, and then Poirier tried to like grab him back. But Max is never like basically what Marcus did at the end of that fight. Max is never like that. He's never in a way like putting himself as the B side. He always, I think, sees himself as like at that competition. So with that being said, sometimes even, you know, being like, hey, thanks for this, you know, it is a little bit too much for me at times because it's a mentality, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing, but when you're trying to feed your family,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that I think that's where that comes from. Max has been able to feed his family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like Max is probably already a millionaire. Marcus is trying to dude, I got mouths to feed. I'm trying to get a house. I'm trying to do A, B, and C and set my kids up. Max probably has a lot of that already situated, you know? So he's on a different hill.
Yeah, but I don't know how that has to do with necessarily like not idolizing somebody.
I don't know, be idolizing, but the gratitude is there. Like, bro, thanks.
Gratitude is there, but it's like the money's been made. We can agree to disagree, but for me sometimes when you know, like, look at Ilya. Look at the guy who's reigning around right now. Did he ever thank Max for anything?
No.
And Max and Ilya are on that same cloth where it's like, I'm just talking. I don't mean to. I mean, yeah, I will talk about Marcus in a championship echelon. I'm not going to downgrade the man. So when I'm talking about people in this upper echelon of fighter, Ilya wasn't grateful for Max. Even after he knocked down Max, he wasn't like, you know, or I mean, he did embrace him. But you know, it's a tough one for me personally.
I believe.
Joaquin kind of said the same thing when he fought Kamaru. He was saying, I was mesmerized. You know, so sometimes that's what I'm trying to say is sometimes you can't let that creep in. And I was kind of speaking to Max. I've noticed that Max really doesn't ever get mesmerized. He always is like able to lock in. And I think that's something big for fighters. You know, like for example, people were saying with John Jones and Tom Aspinall, that was going to be a big thing when Tom Aspinall stands across from the octagon against the guy he grew up watching. Mm-hmm. Like it's a different dynamic. You know, sometimes you can fold just under that.
True.
But if you have that mentality, like I'm here, it's my time, like an Ilya, like a Max.
Right.
You know? So maybe Marcus, at least, let's say this, moving forward, hopefully Marcus believes in his mind, not to say he didn't before, that, you know, he belongs and he's deserving of these wins against the top of the division. That's how it's got to be in your mind. You know, like you should almost like when you beat Peter Yan too, you shouldn't even be surprised. Do you feel me? Because that's where you're at. So
I see. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what you're. Yeah. Because you have so much confidence. Like, bro, I'm gonna win.
Right.
Like how Ilya's like that. Like
I'm stepping on these guys.
Yeah, Ilya's like that. He ain't apologizing for shit.
Yeah, but there are learning lessons because just to take it way back, when Max fought McGregor took advantage of those weaknesses in Max. Like Max would like when he would get up in the face-off and and Conor would get in his face, Max would start like smiling and like breaking character. And if you notice now, Max doesn't do that kind of stuff. Like so he learned from that. So Marcus can learn too. But yeah, like that even a small thing when a guy gets in your face and then you smile, like maybe if that's genuinely you, like a Paddy Pimblett, that's Paddy. But a lot of other guys, they smile out of weakness. You know, they're almost trying to break the tension. And so I'm just saying, Max is very good at it. If you're a fighter out there watching, Max Holloway, one of the most stoic fighters out there.
Yeah, there's some psychology to that for
Ilya
sure.
Topuria too, yeah. Yeah. Anything else from that card? I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Shara, the Marc Andre, that was
I wanted to say something.
Okay.
Shout out to Reboss. And shout out to Shara. You know, those are some brutal injuries. Reboss, I saw another article today saying she's been passing out, being dizzy for the last year. Could barely even train for this upcoming fight. So
Amanda
Reboss, yeah. She got knocked out. It looks like she broke an orbital in the same spot it was already broken last time. So she's going to have to put a new plate in that. Shara got his nose completely busted in the hospital for 2 days. So I just want to give these guys credit because these are the true warriors, you know, who go out there, went out on their shields, and they have to pay for it for the rest of their life. These surgeries, you know, are not temporary.
He's already missing an eye.
Right. And he's going to have to keep fighting.
Yeah.
You know, he just repaired his nose, but Dustin Poirier has had multiple nose surgeries. Credit to these warriors. Now, a lot of guys will then group themselves in and, you know, boring fighters and fighters who don't risk it. Right, and don't put on shows, and they'll be like, you know, we're the ultimate warriors who step into the octagon and don't talk shit on us because, you know, we go through things like Shara Magomedov. No, you don't. Do not group yourself in with Shara. That is reserved for the certain warriors who go out there and risk it and are willing to go out on their shield. There's a lot of fighters in the UFC who aren't willing to go out on their shield, rely on the point system. And for you, my friend, you don't deserve the same respect as some of these true warriors that step in the octagon. There's a difference between the two of you. And I will not lump you in as the same just because Dana White gave you a contract. I will not.
Do you have a name on the tip of your tongue?
I mean, one of the names that came to mind is like a Bo Nickel.
Oh boy. Bo's taking shots.
Bo's not.
He's like, what did I do? God's like, what did I do, bro?
But let's be real. Bo went down quick from that knee. Bo fought really fucking bullshit against Paul Craig and was just throwing kicks. Robert took a
few of those knees, huh?
Yeah. Look at Rainier.
Robert took a few of those knees.
Look at Rainier. Went down, came up. Look how many of those knees Whitaker took. And you see what I mean? See how that ages for Bo?
Yeah.
See how that ages for Bo?
4 or 5 of them.
Over 25 minutes.
And he got rocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now respect. Yeah, for sure.
So for a fact, Robert Whitaker, he's a warrior. I would never group him in a category with Bo Nickel. And Bo Nickel should never group himself in a category with fucking Whitaker, even though he probably would.
Yeah.
Because Bo Nickel already talked shit on Whitaker.
You think Shara gets Roman next to try to get in that top 15?
Who?
Roman Kopylov.
And Shara? That would be a fun kickboxing bout. I would like to see that. But, I mean, Kopylov coming off a loss. Maybe, what about a Shara versus, a fucking Paulo?
15. So, I mean, Shara would be like, hey, let me get in that spot. Let me take your spot.
Yeah. Do you like a Shara versus Apollo?
I like that, too. I think, see, if we get a serious Paulo, I don't know if, I think that might be a level of competition that maybe he's not ready for. I think the Roman's a good matchup because they're they're pretty even.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be a good matchup, to be honest with you. Probably better for Magomed to get a win.
And they're not both older. It's not like an old vet. Roman's not like a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
He's in there just because he has some skills and he deserved it, won a couple, then he lost, you know what I mean? So Shara may be more deserving of that.
Mm-hmm. Now, just to cap off this topic, I see Soda Pop commented, what about the guy who got dropped 8 times? He also said Asu Alimbayev not a warrior. Yeah, see, certain things like that. And Asu Alimbayev might even be on PEDs, if I'm being honest with you. When I watched him fight, that is a gas tank that I'm completely suspicious of. Asu's the guy he's the flyweight who beat another flyweight on the card. I couldn't tell you the name.
Yeah. Like it went to a decision.
Asu's got that's an insane gas tank, though. I'm telling you.
Dude? Is he Russian or something?
Yeah, he's or Kazakhstani.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He wears the hat all the time.
But I did want to mention this guy who got dropped 8 times because that's a great point. And there's 2 things I haven't fully investigated. So let me just propose a question. This guy who got dropped 8 times. This guy's not UFC caliber. Yeah. I hear this guy's not UFC caliber. And if that's the case, and you're just getting propped up on here, I mean, bro, you're just a dummy. I'm not even gonna group you in with the Warriors if I'm being honest. You don't belong there. You're getting dropped 8 times. Stephen Wynn should have put your ass out cold. And if anything, that's a little bit of a diss on Stephen Wynn because Yaya ain't UFC caliber at all. That's what I've been hearing.
And it was crazy because Yaya actually had a couple moments where it was like, dude, is he coming back?
Mm-hmm.
But that shit was so bad, it just wasn't getting worse. And he just kept getting dropped. Like you just said, got his ass whooped.
Yeah, because I saw I think Ariel might have been giving him credit. And then I saw somebody else commented saying, bro, that guy's not even UFC caliber. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. I might be biased off of that tweet I saw. But I don't know anything about Yaya, to be honest with you. But I hear that he's basically a Sheik's favorite fighter. And it's part of a contract deal. It's kind of a joke, but it's suspicious. And they're saying is this a part of a contract? Every time he's got to be on the Abu Dhabi card because they don't put him on any other cards.
Yeah.
So they don't. People or the fans don't think he's a real UFC guy. They think he's just a prop for these UFC cards.
And I think when you have these type of cards, you do stack them with people that are in that region, right? And so you're kind of I wouldn't say grasping, right? Because I think they do have enough fighters from that region. But you're like, okay, hey, we can add this guy. We can put him. See, that's where the matchmakers come in, bro. The matchmakers know what they're doing on the prelims. They kind of know, hey, we put this guy against this guy, we're probably going to get a knockout or a submission.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually those main event cards fights where it's like, okay, these are going to be more of your decisions. That's what I'm noticing. I'm noticing a lot of these like prelims are like knockout or finishes, and that's due to the matchmakers.
Do you have the stats up right now by chance, or no?
Yeah.
You do?
One?
Can you pull up Yaya's record in the UFC?
Yeah, he's 12-6.
How about in the UFC?
He's 0-3.
Okay, and all three of those cards are on Abu Dhabi?
Let's see here. This one's 2020.
Or in the UAE?
Makhachev versus Volk.
He is making the region look bad, Soda Pop. Respect to him for getting in the octagon, but again,
yeah, the Volk versus Makhachev, that was in the UAE. That's the first fight he did. Sandhagen versus Nurmagomedov.
That was in the UAE.
Yeah, I guess
so.
Right.
No more UAE.
But
no more of him in the UFC. No more of him in the UFC. Let's get him out of here.
After that, right? Yeah,
you got 3 fucking chances, all on UAE. We get it. You're the Ashik's brother or cousin. We get it. You made a little bag, but it's time, bro. The UFC cannot be made a mockery of like this.
All right, I respect that.
Yeah.
I actually do respect that. What about your boy Muslim Salkrov versus Carlos?
Oh, I mean that's your boy. But you were right. You were right. I mean,
yeah. After I saw
was
that,
warning you.
He's not top 20 though yet. It's not happening.
I mean, definitely not. Yeah.
Even though he got the KO, I was like, yeah, he's 41. He's on the back 9. It looks good on paper. And they kind of were popping up Carlos Leal, kind of was coming in there. And
Carlos Leal a good one though, I gotta say.
Yeah, it just I didn't really learn anything of anything on that.
Yeah, that's just a filler.
I'm taking a step back from my whole outlook after the Gabriel Bonfim fight.
Yeah, that was a filler fight.
It was a filler fight.
It's just a fight.
Yeah,
it's just a fight.
What about your boy Bryce?
Good shit for Bryce. Good shit for Bryce. Hell of a win. He didn't do much on the ground in the third, but he was honest about it, and I can respect honesty. He says, "I was just fighting for my life. I was tired as fuck. I wish it was more exciting, but I was like hyperventilating." So all right, fine, Bryce. One time, okay, man. I'm okay with one time. Now, if this is a fucking habit and it becomes your style, we ain't gonna like that too much.
Yeah. No, I thought that 30. I think it was at 39 total strikes for.
He didn't land a single one in the third round, and he was on top of him for the whole round.
You can't make a run doing that type of shit.
Yeah, but first fight at bantamweight, it is what it is. I'll let it be what it is. I see some people kind of hating though. What's funny is people want him to be such a bad guy, and I see people kind of commenting, being like, "Why you guys? What's the word?
Gaslighting?
Putting Bryce on. What's with all this pushing Bryce?" And it's like, bro, because I'm guessing you're somebody who thought that Bryce was just completely over with after the Hitler comments, and you thought he was never gonna make a comeback. Like the same way. He could be bashed for Hitler comments. When he says something nice, bro, we're going to fucking report it too. Like, he's not gone and dead and canceled like everybody wants him to be. So, yes, he's still getting posted about. If he says something negative again, it'll get posted. And if he praises God or something like that, it'll probably get posted. Like he said, from Palestine to this, or from the river to the sea, Palestine is free. That's getting fucking posted, bro. He said he wants to fight the Nurmagomedovs. That's getting posted. Like, if you're getting butthurt over that, like, bro, this is not the sport for you.
It's so funny. Just that sentence. Like, the Hitler comments. This fucking guy, dude, Bryce, he's so funny.
He's all over the place. But he said, he like, what I loved about the press conference was that at the end of it, he said...
Super redneck, bro. That's why I don't take anything seriously he says. He's super redneck to the T.
But he also said, he's like, you know what? He said, you know what? I am crazy, but I'm a really nice guy and I love people.
Right.
And so I think that goes above a lot of people's fucking intelligence. You can be the smartest person in the room, but treating people like shit. Bryce might be dumb, but he loves people.
Right.
He loves people.
Yeah.
Whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Buddhist, you know what I mean? Or a Jew, he's made it clear after those comments, he still made it clear. He doesn't hate Jews. Now, he does have some theories, right, about Jews as a whole. but that's where it's funny, because yes, he has this theory, but I don't know, people get so hyped up. Yes, he has a theory about Jewish people as a whole, but does that mean he's going to go treat a Jewish person bad? Like, we might be treading in some muddy waters here, so we'll get off of this one.
All right.
Anything
Well,
else from the card though?
no, I mean, I'm glad it was early. It's even this weekend too. I'm like, I'm not like super excited about this card. I'm not like in the dirt with it either. Um, but it is what it is, right?
This card coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you're gonna have to help me out with this one. I don't even know if I'm gonna stream this weekend for this card. That's how, bro. We got a last minute main event that just got put together.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, I'd rather like do something else. I'd rather like go to the gym.
I mean, they're gonna have a couple bangers. Like I like the Danny Silva, Kevin Valajos, but they're two up, right? Guys that are trying to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I mean, the Esteban Ribovics, I like that card. I could care less about the Neil Magny versus Santos. But the Elvis Brenner versus Esteban, I really like that. And the Rebecca versus Chris Duncan, those two guys are like, they got a good record. But Rebecca's 20-2, and Chris Duncan's 19-2. So I mean, they got some good records.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, since I said something negative, Soda Pop says I love this week's card. The main event got an upgrade, and Danny Silva versus Vallejos gonna be insane.
Yeah,
so circle Vallejo versus Silva.
Fight gotta upgrade. I mean, because he's not even fighting a ranked fighter anymore. It's almost like when Tatsura came into the UFC. But let's see here.
Well, what's his name is a little bit boring. That guy that got pulled.
Yeah, that's true. Park submission. Then he got to KO and he got to submission. So he's a 3-fight win streak in the UFC. All finishes versus a submission specialist, in my opinion, Tatsura Tara. What I'm hoping is that Tetsuya really learns something from that Brandon Royval fight, because he got beat up on the fucking feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope he went back to it. We know you can. We know you're good on the ground. Can you stand and bang? Like, I hope he just had a full training camp of just boxing technique.
That would be great to see.
Yeah, no,
I would like that from like 80% of the roster, honestly.
Yeah, because we need to see that other element. You know what I mean? Because you saw what Brandon Royval just did to you. He just exposed you for 5 fucking rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that was a good fight, though. I enjoyed that fight, even though Royval did show him, that upper level.
Because Tatsura was like on a really nice win streak too at that time, and they were like propping him up.
Yeah.
Get him a run at the belt, and then he got put back in his place.
I guess to go into another hard hitting topic, we could talk about it real quick. Shavkat's wife and son in that crash.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I mean, glad to hear that they're okay. Unfortunately, 2 people died. I don't know if they were in the car with them or if it was like a car that they hit, but the report did say passengers.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, it's just crazy, just like this life. You know what I mean? Like, you just jump in your car and fucking. We see accidents every day on the street. You know what I mean? So it's like, life is a blessing.
Yeah, but I mean, the death resulting in death, it must have been a severe crash. The car was flipped, so who knows what happened? I would like to find out some more details, though. That would be,
I mean, it happened in where's he from?
I think Kazakhstan, where he lives. It looked like a dirt road almost. It was a weird situation.
Yeah.
But the son survived. So with that said, Khamzat kind of said that he is down to come back and fight. Now, I didn't see where this quote was credited from, I'll be honest with you. But it is from a credible page that I follow, so I'm going to give him the slack, even though he didn't credit the guy. But yeah, Shavkat says he's down to fight Brady, I guess. Brady says he wants to fight Shavkat. So we can run that, but I'm just, again, this is Shavkat's thing. Like, is he going to fight? Like, this is another reason for him not to fight. Like, I don't know, man. Shavkat is just so inactive.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one. That's a hard one too. Like, you're like, I can't knock him for taking time off because of his family, but at the same time, you're right. It's like, that's a real double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's like, because you've been taking off all this time already, so we're a little bit impatient.
Right.
But I mean, I would like for him to fight Sean Brady. I've been saying that. The true number 1 contender versus the old number 1 contender, right? Sean Brady on paper is number 1, but he doesn't have a big enough name to warrant a title fight. Poor guy. Right. So you got to solidify it again against the guy who did, earn it already in Shavkat, but it's expired. It reached the expiration date.
It expired. Yep, you're right.
And I'm glad Shavkat came around and he's saying, I'll fight Brady.
I know, I love that too. And I saw Michael Morales post something saying, calling out Rocky, saying that he's
Rocky
ready to
Leon.
sign. Yeah, said he's ready to sign. Where are you at?
Okay.
I like that. If they
It's
if they
okay.
announce that for UFC Noche, I'm all in.
Yeah, it's not bad. I want to see the rankings before I even consider that one. Let me see here. What's the UFC rankings right now?
I believe Leon's number 4.
Because I just feel like, and Morales shot up. You know, people.
And that's gonna be it's gonna be a stand up game. Like Morales will bang with him.
Let me look at the welterweight real quick.
We get to kind of see where Morales is really at on his feet. Can he take those? Can he take those kicks? I want to see him take some kicks. I want to see him give some kicks too.
Yeah. So Morales versus Leon, it would be a decent fight. Leon is in my opinion, the more polished striker than Morales. Right. Yeah. But Leon also just on that. He's seems to have lost all of his fucking, aura to him. Yeah, all of his mojo. So
yeah, you lose to Morales, bro. That's a 3-fight losing streak, right?
I would be interested in that fight.
You lost to Muhammad, you lost to Sean Brady, and then you lose to the rising star Michael Morales. And if Michael Morales gets like a KO again, whoo.
Mm-hmm. All right, he could run that. He could run that. The welterweight division has a lot of weird. It's in a weird spot right now. We got to see what Joaquin's doing. We got to see what's next for Ian. Could they fight each other?
Dude, I still love this fucking division, bro. I was just looking at 8 of those names, bro. I'm like, that's a tournament. Bro, if the UFC just said, you know what, we're gonna do something different.
The top 8 is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Don't even we don't need to do 2 fights in one night, but just have 8 guys all main card.
Mm-hmm.
Like all main card. Like fucking boom, boom, boom.
That's
boom,
4
boom.
fights. We could totally do it.
Yeah, 4 fights, and then we'll see where we're really at.
Yeah. Call it the welterweight tournament. Then we have the eliminator, 2 fights on the next card.
Yeah.
Right? And then for the finals, and then the winner of those 2, they go on the next one. Kind of like PFL style.
And then if you had, this isn't gonna happen, but if you had Jack and Islam as the main fight, you know what I mean? Like that's the main.
Mm-hmm.
You got Shavkat, Brady, who'd be the third one? We got to put Joaquin in there, right?
Of course. This is top 8.
Who's Joaquin fight?
Joaquin and Ian Gary probably.
Ooh, I like that.
That's the hottest. I mean, you can't get past that. When you look at those rankings, what are you doing? You putting either of those guys in different spots. The only thing that makes it confusing is Joaquin's coming off a loss and Ian's done all this stuff for the UFC and is coming off a win. So it's like, will Ian sign to Joaquin? It's this politicking that constantly goes on.
Yeah.
With wins and losses. Just 6 months ago, Joaquin's like, I ain't fighting Ian. And now it's the role is flipped. Now I'm sure Joaquin would be like, sign that motherfucking contract.
Who would
Ian.
Kamaru fight?
Kamaru, he's one of those names where he kind of deserves that championship status.
He fights Bilal.
Yes, of course. More hot fire. More hot fire.
Yeah.
See,
that would be fun too.
Those are the best matchups. Actually, that's insane. Brady versus Rakhmonov, we already talked about it, right? That needs to happen. 2 number 1 contenders. Bilal versus Kamaru. Bilal says he made Kamaru cry on his own podcast.
Right.
Has refused to release the footage. It has to be ran in the octagon.
Right.
Buckley Cuck versus Buck. Do I need to say any more? That's all I got to say. Cuck versus Buck. And then, Morales versus Edwards, by default. I think it works perfect.
That's an opening prelim.
Yeah, I think it works perfectly.
That's the prelim fucking headline.
That's the first one for this four fight fucking card right here, yeah. But those 4 fights are honestly pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, for sure.
They'll never happen. This is like a dream world, but...
But honestly, they might not happen on the same card, but I believe that those are the fights that should be made, no?
Yeah.
Those are the fights. I mean, they could come out with 4 different announcements, across the next 2 months. Mm-hmm. But I mean, UFC, if you're listening, it's the fighters have already kind of made the matchups for you. You know what I mean? Bilal and Kamaru made that matchup. Buckley and Ian made that matchup. I don't need to go over it again.
Yeah, and I think too, I love the fact that Carlos and Jeff Neal are gonna fight. So we get to see really where we get to see where Carlos is at. Because if Carlos goes and kind of shows us, you know, how, how he was performing before, like okay, you're still in the game, homie.
Well, I think this is a tough fight for Jeff Neal. I'll say that.
I think I think it's gonna still be a tough fight for Carlos. I mean, Jeff is a brawler. Like he got power.
He's a brawler, but we've been down this road with Jeff too many times.
See, that's where you're at, and I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, like he gave Shavkat a good fight, but it's one of those things. He's always known to give a good fight, and sometimes it comes off as disingenuous to me because it's like the UFC. That's what they do. Like they're just giving Prates Neal. They're giving Prates Neal because, like I just said, he gives a good fight, and it's like this little weird level of certification.
And he's still okay, and he's still ranked number 11, right? Carlos is like he's coming off a loss, he's fighting number 12, and they were supposed to fight before.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, let's run it back now that we can get you guys now in. Carlos Prates beats Jeff Neal. Hey, you kind of take his spot over.
It's good, and sometimes I'm gonna stop myself from doing at this moment in time is I'm already overanalyzing that matchup too much, so I'm just gonna leave that shit alone. Like I'll enjoy that matchup. The more I analyze it, the less I like it.
And look at and think about this, like fucking. Neal, they put him through the ringer here.
They have.
So he beats Donna Anjos, KO, but he lost to Ian Gary and he lost to Rakhmonov. So I mean, he beat Luke A before that. You beat Carlos Prates. You kind of all right.
But you see what they're doing with him now, right?
Not out. Yeah, I mean, but if he gets beat, hey, that's on you.
Mm-hmm. But then if he wins, it's like, damn, he really got that dub. Like he's still here to stay. Yeah. And many fighters do that. So it's up to Jeff. Just because the UFC's setting you up here doesn't mean you got to lose, obviously. And a lot of guys do upset the masses.
Because if he wins, bro, it's almost like, okay, can the Daniel Rodriguez's of the world, can the Gabriel Bonfils of the world, can they beat you though? Like he is another good ultimate gatekeeper,
Mm-hmm.
I think even like Stephen Thompson, I think he'd give Jeff Neal a run for his money. I know he'd give Gabriel Bonfils a run for his money. God, I need to stop hating on Gabriel Bonfils right now.
I know, right? It's all right. He's a little bit deserving of it right now. Randy Brown can handle that lick.
Ooh, Randy Brown versus Jeff Neal too.
Randy Brown versus Jeff Neal. Randy Brown called out D-Rod, so we could do that one.
I like that too. That's smart.
Randy Brown's got two guys now, Bonfim or D-Rod.
That's very smart.
He said he would knock out D-Rod violently. So, I mean, hey, that's all you got to say. I'm in. I'm interested.
Right. Yeah.
I'm interested.
Now I want to see him in the rankings. Actually, I want to see he deserves to be in there, and because that even that's fun too. You get Randy Brown in all those rankings. Mm-hmm. It's all fireworks.
Yeah.
Every fight's fireworks.
So I wanted to bring something up to you. It's a little bit of I don't even know how to map this topic out, but I'm going to. And we'll find the end. The end.
Is it on our list?
We'll find the end of the maze. It's not. It's a random topic, but I'm sure you've seen it. So let me open the floor for it.
All right.
Khalil Roundtree, he says that he hates Magomed Ankalaev for talking shit, right? And I'm a guy who likes the shit talk. However, after analyzing the, shit talk Ankalaev gave Khalil for no reason, I'm a guy who's also like, yeah, I don't really care for shit talk for no reason. Not that I dislike it, it's just pointless. Right? It's just pointless. Like he shit talked Khalil, but there's no fight to build up. So congratulations, but like, you know what I'm saying? All you did was say something negative to a guy. It's like how Izzy did it to Joaquin.
Right.
It's like you're just being negative and hating on a guy's dreams. It's kind of it's retarded. Unless you're gonna fight him, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
So with that being said, a lot of fighters they're on social media and they're trying to I feel like they don't understand, like how to get fans to get behind them. And I think that's why you see guys like Ankalaev just like trying to talk shit for no reason because he sees it gets likes. And of course it's going to go viral. You just like dirted fucking Khalil Roundtree. Like, of course it's going to go viral. But at the same time, what I noticed too is that once all these fighters don't have these fights lined up, right? Or maybe you lose one or two fights, all your clout gets sucked from you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like you built the whole clout off of the hype.
Mouthpiece. Your mouthpiece. Yeah.
And the hype of like your win streaks, you know, and you didn't let people get to know you as a fighter, right? Or even the most basic thing of all, why don't you guys post training footage? Like even with Corey Sandhagen right now, let me give you another example. Corey Sandhagen with all his parody videos, right? All his what's the word? Satire comedy videos.
Right.
It's all getting likes right now. It's all working because he's winning.
True.
Okay? So let Corey Sandhagen start falling off a little bit. He wasted his time with these videos. He doesn't have real fans.
You know who's a good example of that? You know what name I'm gonna say?
Who?
Take a guess.
O'Malley? O'Malley was on my list too. O'Malley's also doing these videos where he's in the park acting like a kid, and it's cool, but it's like, this is what I'm trying to say.
Well, O'Malley's 4 million followers looks good on paper.
Yeah, but the engagement ain't there anymore. As far as likes go, you know what I mean? And views. It's still there because he's got 4 million, and it's going to be 10 times as much as me. But I've noticed that they don't have that cult following because a lot of people who do have millions of followers, they average a lot higher numbers. This is what I'm trying to say in a simpler term. A lot of fighters are getting big off of gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
Magomed Ankalaev, big onk, shit talker, right? That's my gimmick. Bro, just be yourself and get people to like you for yourself, or else you're never going to be a star.
See, what's funny is like I have no idea even about Magomed. I mean, I know he is, right? But I've never followed him on social media, so I have no idea of like even any antics. I have zero references on any of his antics.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he doesn't have much antics. It's just tweeting, pretty much. He just tweets.
Okay.
Which is like the lowest level you can do of like, you know.
Have any comments on this or what?
Me?
No, in the chat.
Oh, well, somebody said Sandhagen's videos are gay, and I'm glad that you said it, because I've been thinking that for a long time, but I don't want to be a fucking hater.
Was that Soda Pop or was that
That's
Jew?
Tyler Betts. Tyler Betts always keeps it a
Tyler.
buck.
Hey, Tyler, let us know what city you're in and help us out with the bets, homie. We're trying to win some money on prize picks.
Okay, so with that all being said, to go deeper into this topic, a lost art is training footage. I'm sounding like a broken record, but I feel like these guys, it's the same thing as somebody who could bench 5 plates in the gym, a guy who could do a 500-pound squat. Like, why can't we see the competition for these UFC fighters on who's got the best training footage?
Well, why can't? Okay, I'm gonna write another add a lot in there. How is it that a social media a gym influencer can have more followers than you, and all they're doing is posting them in the gym? They're not even a fighter.
Right.
And they got more followers than you.
And so I hear you. And then, but what do UFC fighters do? And not to hate on Merab, because I guess it's funny, but I got to keep it consistent. Merab does skits. Merab does skits.
I wrote Merab.
It's just like, why do you guys do this? Like, I'm getting really sick of MMA, to be honest with you. Not sick of MMA as far as the sport, but like the fighters, man. They're so like, it's so corny.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like
almost like
skits is the norm. You got Volk dressing up as an old man. Like, I'm just not a fan of this shit. Honestly,
it's the Nina drama effect almost.
It's not you as a person. I want to see that you can run more miles than everybody else in the division.
Even like, but yeah, I like that too. Well, even like what I saw Nina drama drop the other day, I'm like, you know, she's like, what is like Dana White looking at? And you know, she has a picture of her like sticking out her ass, and Dana's like in the other room or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's just where it captioned this, and like he's like looking at her ass. Mm-hmm. It's just the world we live in.
It's all this like basic, because it's like people just do things for likes now. But it's like that's my point exactly. If you're gonna do things for likes, right? That you have to keep doing things for likes. That slope just keeps getting steeper and steeper. Like you just got to keep doing shit for likes because they're not liking you.
Yeah.
They're liking, you know what I mean? The shit you're doing.
Yeah.
The crazy thing you're doing, you're spending $1 million.
You know what's funny though is like some of my favorite social media guys in this world that are there is like Islam. I don't know why. And he doesn't really do anything crazy.
And so this is what I want to say about that. And to your point of Islam.
And Habib. I like Habib too.
And did I write this down? Because if I wrote it down, it just shows that I'm not even making it up. Okay, I even wrote it down right here. I said fighters should get off social media a bit more. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm just over it, man. And this is where it's also coming from, right? So I've been watching this Netflix special. I love this special actually. They did it. It's the second season. It's called Quarterback. So Netflix follows the NFL quarterbacks around for a whole season. And so I've been watching how they handle media, how they handle narratives and like, wins and losses, right? Cuz it's week after week. And you get things like the media coming up with their things. Oh, if he loses 3 in a row, this could happen. Oh, nobody's thrown this many interceptions since 1990. He just broke a record. So all these things, right? And the guys really do have to stay off social media. They really do have to do less interviews, right? And this is the bigger picture of what I'm trying to say. I think fighters should even do less interviews. They're doing too many.
Yeah.
And this is part of the game Ariel, because let me just say this real quick. This is part of the game Ariel created because you said that we're in this Nina drama era, but I believe that Ariel has something to do with this because Ariel's another one. He's been in this game for 20 years and he still relies off of the UFC media game. Who fought last weekend? Who can I get on first like this? That's why he doesn't have any numbers. And I'm giving away a lot of free game right now. But that's why today he could do an interview with somebody and it could do less than 10K. Imagine being in the game for as long as Ariel, being the best guy. You get one year after year. You're like the 16-time reigning journalist of the year, and you're doing interviews with 5K. It's because you play off of relevance. That's what you play off of. Just like the same way people do things for likes. I'm just sick of it. This because I guess I keep it too real, where it's like I want to see the best new up and coming fighter. Who's the best new up-and-coming fighter right now? That's who we should be interviewing. That's who we should be hyping up. Not the guy who's fucking got 60K followers modeling like Islam Dulatov. Islam Dulatov is not the best up-and-coming fighter right now. But he's got a lot of followers. People are intrigued with his story, and I get it. I do get some degree part of that. But I'm just saying, like, fighters need to stop doing less interviews. They got to get off social media themselves. Stop making skits. Just be a fighter, bro. And to your point, when you mention Islam and Khabib, they are fighters. When you see them up to something, you're like, oh, let me see what they're up to. Like, I'm intrigued. Like, these guys overshare.
But their winning is the everything.
The winning is the everything.
And if you go to the NFL and what you just said, winning is everything. Those guys that you're talking about, when they face losses, they're trying to get to the Super Bowl. They're trying to win their division. They're trying to get into the playoffs 1 week at a time, 1 week at a time. The less distractions, the more focused they can be in. And like, okay, dude, they don't want to fucking step into that press conference, 2 interceptions, fucking lost the game winner and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's a hard pill to swallow. You don't want to jump on social media, bro. Like, fuck. Mm-hmm. You get a win. You get in the playoffs and you're super focused. You're not even worried about social media, bro, because your eye is so on the prize right there. Mm-hmm. That's why I think these other guys like the Islams and Habib, bro, their eye is so on the prize, man. They can care less about this other stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, to an extent, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be a question I got to ask some fighters, like why they try to be gimmicky on social media versus like knowing like, hey, I'm just gonna get there like from my work, because at the end of the day, the wins are what get you there. Not to say nobody should talk shit. I'm just saying like you should grow, and not even to say nobody should be worried about growing your name. I just feel like they don't realize, like, this is what I'll say too. They don't realize the wealth, or how do I put this? They don't realize the value in what they do on a daily basis, and they're doing everything but sharing with the world their daily routines. They don't see the value in that. It's like mind-blowing to me. That's my biggest thing. You guys try to grow your name doing everything but showing us what you're paid to do.
And you're in showing us,
you don't need a production company.
Yeah, it was showing us too what 95% of people cannot do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because what you do is a special class of people, and you're right. If there's an influencer that's at the gym fucking doing 300 and it's like, okay, bro, but home, like, who are you?
Right.
Like, what are you really doing?
Right.
And you're right on that level though. I 100% agree with you on that though.
So I think the market's been super oversaturated, and let's I think if fighters are listening, bro, don't do as many interviews. You know,
and
what I mean?
think.
And that's coming from a guy who interviews people. Let me turn on the AC because it's hot as fuck right now.
No. You're gonna sweat it out. I want to know what the homie with the bets though, because I got some prize picks here that I'm trying to do a parlay on, and I want to win. So like for example, I got the Tresean Gore. They're doing 25, 24 and a half significant strikes, less or more. So I'm thinking less because he really doesn't go into a lot of rounds. So if it's a quick fight, I want to go less. Kevin Valajos is another one. They have 11.25 fight time. He's got three finishes in a row, so I want to take less on that one as well.
What's going on?
No, I'm just talking out loud.
All right. So let me see what else we got in store for today. Oh, you know what I did want to mention too? I've been seeing it all over my timeline. Well, I know you're not really a fan of this, but I'll just ask you anyway. Oh shit, there's a couple things. Let's go number one, Ben Askren.
Oh man.
Just a little update we could talk about, but
well, I knew it the minute he fucking go through this, bro. The minute I saw that, I was like, man, this is gonna be a hard ride.
It's tough. Well, I think that he's licking the wounds, until some of these wounds like solidify.
Bro, but I knew it's gonna be an uphill battle from day one, and he's such a fucking trooper.
He's a trooper, man.
Oh, like fuck. I was like, it was crazy because I've noticed with myself when my mom passed away, I was like, I've been more like sensitive and shit, like more emotional, and I had some moments like behind closed doors, and I was looking at his story. I was like, fuck, man, his family just has to be feeling it, and then to go back in the hospital, go home, this journey is just. It's a fucking roller coaster, bro.
It's insane, bro. Every time I look at this story, I swear to God, even before this podcast started, like I stop and just like thank God for everything I have. Just like take accountability, or take inventory of everything I have, And
he's such a trooper.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, dude, like the epitome of like a positive attitude when he's fucking going through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I love what he says too, dude. He's like, dude, what am I gonna do? Fucking sit here and cry about it? Like, if you think you're having a bad day, man, go look at what Ben Askren's going through right now.
That's what I'm saying. And then, just to be a fraction of yourself, like like everybody's got a little bit of vainness, right? Because everybody's insecure about their looks as it is, and we're normal human beings, right? We don't have a surgery that's just been cut through our lungs. We're insecure about small things, right? So we all have that vainness in us. And when you get like your whole physicality taken from you, that's not even cosmetic anymore. And just to the point, he is a good sport about it.
When he's talking, bro, he's coughing, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Dude, his lungs are trying to breathe.
Yeah.
Not even his lungs, you know what I mean? Like, this shit's crazy, bro. Like, and then to see him go back into the hospital now when he just went back home, man, his wife just right now just like going through a fucking storm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, we have to fight for his life again. Like, we got an infection, bro. The infection, that's nothing to do with.
I saw the update though. He just posted one today, and he said that the infection, like it was just precautionary why they brought him in there for the infection. And right now, they haven't been able to find any infections. So it's good for right now. So he's doing all right. Hopefully he can get home soon. I saw him, on the bike doing his thing. I mean, that's beautiful to see, man. It really is beautiful to see.
It is.
To be honest with you. A lot of people are doing less with their lives with a lot more.
And attitude.
Yeah, for sure.
His attitude.
Ben Askren is making a difference.
And I love what he said about Jorge and who's the other guy that like spoke for him? He's like, these dudes are fucking talking good about me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought they didn't like me.
Yeah, well, on that interview too, this is actually kind of interesting. And I was gonna post about it, but I just haven't had the time. He believes in God now, and he said in that interview, he went with his wife to church for 15 years or however long they've been married as part of the deal of marriage. But he's not a believer in God. He just went. And he says after this whole experience, he's a believer in God now.
I would be too.
So, I ain't going to say much, but I'm just saying, hey, that guy just reached the brink. You know what I mean? And so sometimes I think that is common for a lot of people. They reach the brink and then they can find God. So I don't know. I think it's telling if you reach the brink and then you wake up out of that and you're like, oh my God, like God might be real. Right. Like shit. Right. It might not be such a waste of time anyway. You know what I mean? But everybody's choice is their choice. Shout out to Ben Askren.
Keep the battle alive, man.
Yes. Yeah, whatever you got to do to have faith. I think family's big too.
Yeah.
Having family support, bro. if you don't got a support system, I feel like you could go a lot quicker as well.
Oh yeah, because you're not fighting for anything anymore.
Yeah, people aren't there and encouraging you, so support is huge, man. Being there
Support
for
is
people like that.
yeah.
Um, you hear about this guy Joey Swole?
No.
You never heard anything about Joey Swole? I guess this kind of ties in with MMA.
Did I ask Alaska?
No, she's not gonna know
Gonna
shit.
be over 10.
She ain't gonna know shit.
Is this the Alexa segment?
No. What's an Alexa segment?
When we asked Alexa,
Oh.
she's like, no.
No. This guy Joey Swole. I mean, we don't got much topic, so we're just chopping it up a little bit. Podcast will be over in a little bit. What, you got something? We can talk about McGregor too, but I was gonna mention this to you just to get your. I mean,
Oh, he's a fitness influencer.
he's a fitness influencer, and so basically this guy is getting canceled because Hulk Hogan died, right? And then he made like a video tributing Hulk Hogan, and then everybody got on his ass because, or the woke mob, because he's super famous. So I think the woke mob got on his ass in his comments, and they were saying like, "How dare you? He was a racist because he said the N-word a bunch of times about his daughter dating a black guy." And so the guy apologized, and he's still getting a bunch of hate for it, and he's like quitting social media now. But he always gets on there, and he's always kind of like trying to promote positivity, I guess you could say, and like not being an asshole. But he folded so fucking quick, bro. I'm so disappointed. Like, bro, who gives a fuck if people are hating on you?
Yeah, you gotta have thicker skin in this game.
Yeah, but I don't know who attacked him, because I feel like in this MMA community, a lot of people praised Hulk Hogan, and who's getting shit talked on them. Even black guys. DC praised Hulk Hogan on his show with Chael.
Yeah, 100%.
So I don't like. It makes no sense when this guy's getting hate. You can go look on camera. There's so many black guys who are already saying like
Probably what it was is like you just said, he probably had a lot of like this,
the woke mob.
like who already were following him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like for him to go and like do a 180 on for them, for his audience, his target audience. He didn't have the MMA target audience. That doesn't sound like. But it does sound like he was a fitness influencer, so maybe he had a portion of it.
Yeah.
A lot of those people are still like, oh, motivational and like fucking, so there's a spin on
Well, he's
that.
like, you to your point. He's mainstream,
Sure.
and so if you're mainstream like that, you can get like, it's a different type of mob that comes after you.
You have a different audience. You can have a piece of a different audience, right?
Yeah, but it's up to you to acknowledge that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't always try to be the right guy. That's why I'm never trying to be the right guy, because I can be an ugly person too.
They were eating at you in the comments. I saw that.
Yeah, they're eating. Okay, so let me say something real quick, and I'm not gonna mention
They were
anyone's
trying to
name,
come
right?
at you,
But
bro.
here's what
They're
I
like,
find
"Who's
funny.
Jacob?"
Hey, so here's what I find funny. Yeah, and thank you for fucking commenting, because you even typed out my name, so you're never gonna forget it now. And the funny thing is, we got some fucking hating ass bitch in the comments, right? Some hating ass bitch. But at the same time, I inspired you to follow your dreams. Pick one, bro. You be hating on me, but you see my shit, and I inspire you to chase your dreams. Okay. Just do the math in your head. You're hating on me because I'm ahead of you, bitch. That's what you're hating on. And you're bitter about that. I've done way more work than you. So, I mean, whatever you want to think in your stupid ass pea-brain head, right? Thinking that you deserve anything more than me, you're out of your fucking mind. Out of your fucking mind. Everything I've done, hard work. On my own. For years and years and years.
I heard they said
Built
in the
from
comments,
nothing.
I heard they said in the comments that you had a silver spoon.
They didn't say that. But homie was just saying, he's trying to say shit like, what else did he say?
Were you arguing with him, or you just let it?
No, I just read his stupid ass comments, but he's going back and forth with other people in the comments.
Oh, that's so much good engagement. I love that.
And then what else did he say? He said something
Dude,
along...
that's when you get your popcorn ready. You start reading your own comments. Like, all right.
That's what I was doing. I was just eating popcorn, reading the fucking comments, listening to these guys argue about me.
You show your girl, like, do you see this?
I mean, nah, I don't really show it. I just keep that shit to myself.
Maybe
I should express it so I don't explode on here.
She's like, what is happening with you over here?
Nah, but that is funny. They're arguing about me in the comments. But this is what else he said. He said something like, oh, what'd he say? He said something along the lines of like, he's just exciting because he says things with let me read his stupid ass comment. Basically saying that I say things with like meaning. And it's like, dude, that's the whole fucking point. What are you supposed to do? Be a mute? Like, you're literally hating on my strengths. That's how much you're a hater. But then you're going to turn around and say that I motivated you to follow your dreams. And then I go look at your profile. And you've been copying my fucking blueprint. But you haven't been doing it for very long. You've been doing it since about the same time you started hating. You've been doing it for less than a month. In July you started. We're not even out of July. You've only been doing this for a period of time. And you're already hating on me with your 300 fucking followers. Get the fuck out of my comments, bro. I don't need you. Especially if you're hating on me.
No, it helps with the engagement.
And I
love the haters.
And I inspired you to chase your dreams. Let's read this shit real quick. Okay. Dude, honestly, Jacob Castro about to make me unfollow Parry Punch. Cut ties with that dude. He's bad for business. This is where it gets funny. He just be saying anything and he says it with conviction. Okay. Now watch. You're going to take that and use that too, just like you've been using my whole blueprint. So you're going to realize once you get no fucking viewers, once you get no likes, you're going to be like, oh shit, maybe it's because I'm fucking monotoned. Yeah, you dumb fuck. But here you are hating on the fact that I'm not monotoned. Hilarious how these guys do this shit. Hilarious. And then it goes, oh, you own the entire publication. I'm a head out. Yeah, that's right. I own the whole thing, motherfucker.
And this was
thing.
And this was just over the Dana stuff, right? Like saying, hey, like we need to ask.
This is over the BMF title, which is everything I said was right and factual. So again, everything I said about the BMF title was right and factual.
Okay, because I was reading the Dana comments. This is a whole nother thing.
Yeah, this is a different one. But we even started off on a different thing, and by the end of that, you somewhat agreed with me, saying that Ilya was the last BMF ranking. But this guy, because I'm right, because it pisses him off so bad, my success, he has to hate on it. He has to comment and hate on it. I mean, he's making his own videos now. He's streaming now. Okay. And this is the last thing I'll say.
He's gonna do a reaction on your reaction.
Because he probably watches my shit. This is the whole point. And this is the last thing I'll say. He goes, if he can make it doing this shit, any of us can. This waffler has motivated me to follow my dreams. The reason why I motivated you is because you see I'm having success. If I was having no success, why would you copy me? True. You dumb motherfucker. Go ahead with your hating ass and try to fucking achieve your dreams. But with that mindset, with that attitude, and that level of cluelessness, I mean, I don't see it happening anytime soon. You're gonna be coping, left and right as to why you don't get views. But and everything you hate on, don't let me catch you doing it. Don't let me catch you doing what you're hating on. So keep talking monotone in your videos and being a fucking personality-less, stupid-ass person. All right? And I could go off way more, but I'm not. So good, you're lucky I didn't go off way more if you're watching this, because I was about to roast your ass.
Oh man, I thought we were talking about
I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone.
They were talking a lot of shit in the Dana one too.
What are they saying about Dana?
They were like, oh, this guy's mad because he didn't get press prize. Like, he's not at the fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. I got something to say about that, too.
No, okay. No, you said enough. No, we're good. But Jacob, God.
I got something to say about that, too. This is what I'll say. This is the last thing I'll say. Real quick. All you guys go there for the same fucking video. So good luck with that. Just do the math. You guys all go there for the same video. To record the same interview. To record the same fighters. So why would I want to be a part of that?
No, and we still want to be a part of it, but
I don't want to go to those things. It's already covered.
But I mean, all right, I'm not gonna argue with you.
That gets twisted as let's get into it, because these guys think that they made it when they go to these things.
Yeah, that's true. It gives you a little pep in the step.
Hey, so you know what? Okay. They made it. Congratulations, boys. Keep doing your thing.
I like this Jacob, but I like this Jacob.
Keep doing your thing. Hey, you're there. You're there, homie. I'm still trying to catch up to you, bro. Shit.
Stop, bro.
Shit. You guys are there.
Bro, this motherfucker really came out right now.
Yeah. But you guys see what I mean? See what I mean? But hey, keep saying that shit in the comments. Keep saying that shit. Like I want to be there. Like I want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
There we go. There we go. There we go, right? You boys made it, shit.
That's the one to clip.
Okay, the last one of the day I guess we could talk about is McGregor.
Conor's back in the pool.
Back in the pool. Now, we have to just say this because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now I'm on this negative rant. I've been on this negative rant for a hot minute, but I'm also just responding to the haters out there. This is the thing I'm sick and tired of. Everybody posted this 2 weeks ago when Dave Feldman said it on an Ariel show. What's wrong with people?
Well, because he posted the new video too, though, right?
Yeah, but why does everybody just fucking copy and paste post shit? Like, especially when it comes to McGregor. Like, look that shit up, you lazy motherfuckers. And stop posting it when it's not real. Because Dave Feldman said it on Ariel's show? I mean, oh my god. Dave Feldman said something about Conor McGregor on Ariel's show. Just think about, dude, like, what the fuck? Since when is Dave Feldman and Ariel Helwani reporting on fucking Conor and the inside scoops of his fucking UFC situation? You don't go to Ariel for that. You go to fucking Conor for that. You go to Dana for that.
I mean,
Ariel knowing when Conor's in the fucking testing pool, and he didn't. The thing I don't appreciate about Ariel is that he didn't fucking use his journalistic integrity to shut down Dave Feldman's claim. He let that be just like a headline so that everybody can post about his show. But now Conor claims he's in the testing pool 2 weeks later, and we're getting the same cycle. Conor's back in the testing pool, as if it never happened 2 weeks ago. I mean, am I the only one that this drives crazy? You can't tell me, or maybe you could tell me that it doesn't drive you crazy.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't drive me crazy. However, I will say
it actually drives me insane.
I will say this is that
it drives me insane, like off my rocker.
Can you hear that?
No.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going insane.
Right.
I'm thinking you heard it. I was showing the Conor training video. I mean, Dana came out 2 weeks ago and fucking said, "Dude, I can't trust this. I'm not putting any stock into Conor coming back. It's all fucking a facade. He's BKFC, whatever the fuck. What is the bare knuckle fighting thing? He's all in there, bro. He's not coming back to the UFC. It's over. It's done.
Okay, so we don't even have to worry about it.
I mean, he's not gonna like the end of the way.
Is he in the testing pool? Does it say a 1 next to his name as far as drug tests in 2025? Are we able to see? Should I pull it up?
Yeah, pull it up. I mean, and even if it did, I'm with Dana. There is cannot bet $1 on Conor when it comes to this world, because I have no idea what will happen. And he's already like what? Alexa, how old is Conor McGregor?
Conor McGregor is 37 years old.
Bro, he's 37. He's not 31. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're not going after a belt.
I'm honestly sick of it.
We're not fighting Ilya. Like, okay, let me ask you this. They come out and say
I'm scrolling, so just I'm listening though.
They say Ilya versus Conor. What are you saying?
Ilya versus Conor?
Yeah.
Well, that's a death sentence.
For who?
Conor.
Okay. So he's washed up.
Completely.
Maybe that would never happen because he's not even in the rankings.
Conor is not in the drug testing pool. As at this point in time, he is not on the UFC drug testing website. So again, everybody commenting just off of what he says. You guys are retarded. Absolutely retarded. And shame on you. If it's not on the fucking website, don't report it. Stop telling me what Conor McGregor said.
Are you talking about other media outlets?
Champ Rounds. Shout out to Champ Rounds. Shout out to the Mac Life. I know that Mac Life is owned by McGregor, and they be posting all the McGregor fucking misinformation out there. Everything that's a headline of McGregor. I'm going to give them a slide because McGregor owns it. But Champ Rounds, bro, how many more times are you going to post it? Are you going to post it again when it's actually reflected on the UFC website? Or is that the one time you're not going to do it? When it's actually fucking official? Because you already posted it twice when it's not. So I just want to know. Like, are you going to post it when it's actually official too? Like, what the fuck's going on with you? Like, is there something that I need to explain to you? Like, or that you're not completely getting? That, like, you shouldn't post something that isn't confirmed yet? Like, what part of that don't you understand? And that goes for all the media outlets. Mm-hmm. All of them. Even when a promotion fucking announces something, you should try and reach out. I do that shit. Like, you guys are so fucking annoying. I'm just being honest. Like, what part of that don't you understand? If it's not confirmed, don't fucking announce it like it's news. Conor McGregor back in the drug testing pool. Great, I saw the same video too.
Right. You didn't post it though.
No, because it's not fucking true. He's not. It's not on the website. When it's on the website, I will post it.
All right.
It's not. It's not real.
It's not
That's what I hate. It's like it's not real. People thought he's people. And think about it. For the last 2 weeks, all the casuals out there who just scrolled past that post have been thinking you're gonna walk on the streets and people are gonna say to you, "Oh, isn't Conor back in the testing pool?" They're gonna say that shit, and it's because of people like Champ Rounds.
Right. We're like, oh yeah, I saw it online.
And Homa Fight and shit like that. Yeah, all you guys.
Right.
But what? You just like needed to post something that you knew would get likes? Like at least sacrifice your likes. Like okay, you have to do a bunch of posts in a day, right? There's a quota you gotta meet. But you also gotta be like thirsty too and post fake news. Just because that'll do more engagement than posting about Amir Albazi.
I mean, that's probably why, right?
But
yeah,
dude, you cannot fuck. That's such a lack of integrity. Because that's what I had to do yesterday. I could have posted. That's a literal fucking situation, a dilemma I was faced with. Yesterday, they posted that about McGregor. I could have posted that, or I could have posted why Amir Albazi pulled out of the fight this weekend. And I posted why Amir Albazi pulled out of the fight this weekend. Stop. You guys are such fucking clout chasers. Like, the most thirstiest bitches I ever seen. Like, why do you need it so bad? I just don't understand. Like, another day's gonna come, another big story's gonna come, and you're gonna get 100,000 views on something. But you need it for, like, every little thing.
You're not gonna be making friends with all these other bloggers on the...
Bro, we're never gonna meet. We're never gonna meet. The only ones I'm interested in anyway are the fucking YouTubers. The ones who have the account, I mean, it is what it is.
True.
You know.
All right.
The MMA accounts, I've realized they don't push a needle at all, so it's all good. And that's I'm not gonna say too much. I'm not because
You said a lot.
Oh, I said a lot, but I'm not helping these boys out. They probably heard what I said, and they're probably sitting back going, "Well, shit, what else am I supposed to do?" Shit,
True.
I don't know. Figure that shit out then yourself. But I'll tell you what, that shit that you're doing right now ain't working.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but figure that other shit out for yourself.
Sheesh.
Now, my boy MTK over here, you know, that's my boy. I give him advice.
He
could come to me, I give him advice.
I'm listening.
Yeah. All you other motherfuckers out there, you made it already. I'm the one trying to catch up to you, so I don't know what shit, dude. Shit. Right? You don't need to get the advice from me because you guys made it.
That should be the name of the next pod. You made it. I'm still trying to catch up.
Shit, you attended UFC 318 press conference? You made it, bro. Las Vegas, Nevada? Shit, bro. I was at home.
Oh, man, you're killing me.
But the funny thing is, I probably made more off the stream than you made by attending the event when it comes to plane tickets, hotel costs, food, all this other shit. I just sat at home, spent a net worth of $0 fucking dollars, and made whatever I made off the stream.
Yeah, Netflix. I mean, not Netflix. UFC's not paying him to go to do all that.
But
That's
hey,
all out of pocket.
But hey, I wish I was there, man. I wish I was there. Shit. Spending money that I don't fucking have. Yeah, that's what I wish I was doing.
This was a good pod.
A solid one, right? Yeah. Shout out to all the haters out there.
I got the real Jacob to come out. That's fine. We got the real Jacob.
Yeah, that's probably the most official real you ever got on me right there. Uncut. Now I will say this because I want to make this clear. I do not think I'm above my audience in any way, shape, or form. All that was directed to the haters out there and to the people saying that I wish I was in the fucking UFC press conference people's shoes.
This was specifically, and now I'm starting to see the real Jacob. I told him he's the modern day Howard Stern of MMA. He is going after all of his peers and not giving. No. I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
Not a single one.
I'm gonna sit here and watch.
Now I'll say this: you do good work, I'll respect it. I'll respect it.
Like your boy Ariel.
Ariel, he gets a mixed bag. Ariel is a piece of crap who also is great at his job. Like, you know what I mean? That's the thing with Ariel. It's a mixed bag. You're gonna get good, but you're gonna get bad.
Right. Well, I mean, I already know how you feel about Ariel. That was a sarcastic tone I had there.
That was But you know, how many weeks do I come on here and I cite Ariel's work? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't really like the guy, but I never like be like, oh, you know, he's wrong and he's like not good at his job. Like, sure, he's good at his job. My problem with Ariel is he always wants to be the good guy.
Right. He plays a game.
Yeah. Just be real. Be like me. Talk, you know what I'm saying?
When you get your little chalkboard in the back, it says "Keep it real."
Keep it real.
Congrats, you made it.
Hey, I have. I'm still trying to get there, bro.
I'm still trying to get there.
I'm still trying to get there.
Put a little map. Put a little map behind you, like I am here.
Mm-hmm.
The winner is way over here.
But let this be said. Let this be said too. You know, this podcast right here, right? I mean, you best believe all the boys wish they had this shit. All the boys wish they had a co-host too. You know, believe me, they watch this and they know that they don't got shit like that.
Well, I will say this too, though, because I think we both kind of talk behind the scenes. I mean, for anybody who thinks that it's just like, I would say either one of us honestly just woke up and like have what we have at this point there. I mean, you don't see all the sweat equity behind the scenes. You know
That's
what I mean?
why I'm going off so heavy right now.
Yeah, I mean, Perry Punch Show just didn't like resignate just like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hard work behind the scenes to even get to that point. And then to kind of, I've told you before too, like to find a co-host too is not easy because you want to try to like have some type of chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried that for a long time. That's easier said than that's not as easy as you think.
That's what I'm saying. They wish they had one.
Yeah, it's to find someone that meshes with you. That's a job within itself.
Yeah.
Really is.
And how many people
you have a same type of vision too. That's the other thing too. I work with people that we have completely two different visions. Never mind, we're not gonna this isn't gonna help.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna
and for the record,
for short term, but not long term.
Right, and for the record, I'll tell you this too. A lot of people, right, would see talent in someone else and be hating. They be hating. They don't want to give you an opportunity. That is the complete opposite of me. So, and that's the truth, right? When we met, right? You're like the first guy I met when I went to that thing anyway.
It was like a year.
Yeah. And when I fucking talked to you, in my mind, I'm like, damn, this guy's good at speaking, number one. And he's got like a personality to him, right?
And I was hungover that day.
Right. But with that being said, I was like, okay, I think I could have this guy on and we could, create some good conversations. Versus other people, right, I feel like would be insecure around you, potentially, and see your strengths as, oh, he's going to outshine me.
Right, as yeah.
That's why people don't like to give opportunities, because they're so worried about, like, they're outshining or, you know what I'm saying? Their own insecurities trump that. Yeah. And I'm already giving free game out there. Now people are going to stop hating so much, because I'm giving the free game. Why you shouldn't hate? You're only losing.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody else's talents.
And that's a core thing too, right? Like if that's the type of person you are and just how you're living life. I mean, I don't think I ever told you this, but I do remember one time we had this podcast event, and one of the guys there told me, he was all like, here in San Diego, and we do a bunch of podcast network events and shit, and he was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna do that again because people are stealing information from me. I was like, stealing information they can look up on YouTube?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about, bro? All right, don't come back.
Exactly.
Go do you, dog.
Scheming because somebody else was
and
better
he's not even doing it anymore.
Right. They lose their shit when somebody's better than them and they come in thinking they're the best. This is what I'll say too, just to wrap up, I guess, that one thought you said about people thinking, this shit's built overnight or whatever you want to say, right? Because I saw another comment and it sparked a thought in my mind similar to what you said, saying like, I could do what this guy does, right? Shit, what you telling me for then? Go do it.
Right.
Go do it then.
Right. 100%.
Go do it then, since it's so damn easy. Show me, prove me wrong, But it took me a long time to get to this. You don't think I wanted to have because we started this podcast almost a year ago. You don't think I wanted to have a podcast from the very beginning? You feel me? Go interview fighters. Go interview get an interview with a main event fighter.
And you know what? I will say this too. Like, I do commend you on your vision. This is just almost like step one. You got you're still trying to get to step 100. You know what I mean? And exactly. So you're humble enough to be like, hey, this is just another layer I'm building as I keep building it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a real solid foundation.
Yeah.
Real solid foundation. But now it's just one brick at a time. 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 So you put in all the work. Sweat equity is definitely there.
Yeah. Shout out to you for being my co-host. I appreciate it.
You know the running joke here at West Coast Radio?
Who
the fuck is MTK?
What? They don't call you MTK or what?
Can we put that dude to work? The girls be kicking me out, bro. It's not even my studio no more. I got to go use the back studio.
Oh, why? Because you're over involved in this shit more with the MMA or something?
No, just because they like to talk shit.
Oh, do they know? Do they call you Ruben or MTK?
MTK.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I
why
guess
are they saying who the fuck's MTK?
Well, I guess it depends on what attitude they're at.
Oh.
How much they want to yell at me.
So why are they saying like who the fuck are you?
Because it's a running joke, just to
Okay.
fuck around. Yeah.
Not because you're leaving them in the dust.
No.
All right.
No, they left me in the dust for sure.
Well, hey, we're gonna surpass the high in the
Bro,
podcast.
I got. They made me go pick up all their stickers. I'm like, I'm your little fucking gopher now. Like, I gotta go do this for you, and
Damn. They paying you for that?
I bought these for them.
Oh, what the hell?
I mean, it's on non-network. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You support them.
Yeah, of course.
That's some good shit. See, this is what I'm saying though, and this is what I respect about you. That ain't no hating shit. Look at you helping other people out. There's not a lot of people who want to help people out. And with that being said, I want to put this out there. I think we can now. It's hard because we got our whole thing set up right now, and it's quick and it's easy to like go on the show, and adding a third person would be like another dynamic. But I would like to give Saturday maybe an opportunity one time to come on the pod, chop it up with the boys.
Yeah.
Because he's another guy I see who does good work, like I've been telling you behind the scenes, and I respect that shit. And when I see other people's talent, I'm actually like, dude, we should have him on. We should talk to him. I'm excited.
Super humble, and he's super humble too.
Yeah. I be liking this shit. I see his stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Me too.
We'll work on it. Maybe might not be soon, but I'm just putting it out there in the air. We'll get him on at some point in time.
You talk to him at all, or I mean?
I've commented a couple times on his posts. We follow each other.
Oh, I got it. I mean, we talk on the phone, so like we can always like do a little.
Okay, for sure. So you got his number and shit.
Yeah.
More just I think with me and him, low key support, liking each other's posts and whatnot. Yeah, he's chill though. Okay. All right, bro. Solid stream. How long we do? An hour and 21. Short week this week, but it's all good. An hour 20 is good.
Yeah.